Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Morning Musings, where we tap into the knowledge of the universe and try and get a message about going for our dreams today. We utilize Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck as the conduit for that message. And I'm specifically asking about a message about going for our big dreams. And what I mean by big dreams is the path forward to living the authentic life, my authentic life, your authentic life, the one that lights us up from inside, that brings us joy every time we wake up in the morning. And that's at least a spark of it, right? Because you don't wake up every morning going, "Yay, I want to greet the day." Eee. That's a little Pollyanna. But for the most part, when you have a calling, when you have a raison d'être, if you will, reason for being, when you have some kind of a motivation, even in those times where it is hard to wake up, even in those times when you're like, "Oh my God, do I have to go through this?" Even in what I call the shift storms, where the shift has hit the fan, you wake up with this little bit of spark. It may not be the, "Yeah, let's go get today." It could be the, "Yep. All right, let's go do this." Right? Let's do this. May want to ignore it for a minute or two. Let me nap. And then, no, we got to get up. We got to get on this, because it's that calling. It's that impetus. It's that draw. It's still an interest. It may be a pain in the butt right this minute, but it's a pain in the butt that I want to get through and that I want to deal with, because what's on the other side is so good. And it has those mornings when you wake up and you're like, "Yes, this is the life. Yeah, oh baby," right? So that's the journey of your big dream. That's the journey of living your authentic life, So as I'm shuffling the cards here, as you can probably hear with the clinking on the desk, I like the cards to come up, the top card to come up 3 times, and then it tells me that's the card. And that's 2. So we'll see if this next one is the one. There you go. Excuse me. All right. Conscious connections. And this would be good for that one person who commented the other day on releasing allegiances card. Conscious connections. Yeah. So hope she's watching and gets this. All right. Okay, so let's see. Conscious book. Read in the book. So I'm just pulling it up as we find it. All right, conscious connections. There is a call for more intimacy in your immediate relationships. There's an opening for heart-to-heart communication that can salvage and restore a broken relationship or friendship, if you are willing to honor your differences and look to what unites you. Sometimes it is hard to bear the differences between one another. One person may be willing to live life in a high definition, whilst another may prefer to live it more vicariously until they have the confidence to step onto the center stage of their own life story. We are not here to judge each other, just to love, to be loved, and to let go of those that cannot accept us as we open up to those who can. This oracle brings guidance for you to trust in the sanctity of the connections in your life. If you have asked to experience a more sacred connection with people who truly get you and want to play life with you rather than at odds with or against you, then this oracle is confirmation that this manifestation is on its way to you now. It may or may not be obvious at first, but kindred spirits are going to enter your life to help you connect with your deeper feelings and creativity. They will give wings to your inspirational ideas and big dreams. If you have been asking for healing in your current friendships or other immediate relationships, know that this can happen through your willingness to express your true feelings and allow the situation to either fall apart or come together according to the greater workings of life. Sometimes webs that have joined people together are broken, and that is appropriate as people may outgrow what once held them together. Sometimes the ties that bind us together are so strong that they are able to withstand a great deal of pressure and still remain intact. The webs of connection between us will sever or sustain based on the higher wisdom of life itself. Either way, healing happens in the resolution of our feelings, and we are once again able to feel free, forgive, and be ready to move on to the next stage of relating, either with a person who has been in connection with us for a time or with someone new. This oracle asks you to remain open to healing connections and to allow people to be close to you. Trust in the process that draws people in and out of your life. Resist nothing and seek wisdom in all. Conscious connections. Let's do the healing process. So let's kind of get grounded. Feet on the floor, allowing the earth energy to come up through your feet, into your legs, into your knees, your thighs, into your torso, filling your torso with that foundational support, that encouragement, that nourishment, that I've got your back energy. And as it fills up your torso, it touches your heart, lets it know it's safe, and then opening up to the universal knowledge and allowing that energy to come through into your brain, through your eyes, as you see more clearly and more clearly every time. Down into your throat so that you have clear communication. You can speak your truth. You can listen in your ears, clearing out that gunk so you can listen for the nuances and the truth from others, down into your heart where it touches that divine spark that is within you and ignites it to burn brightly, and then going and mixing in with that earth energy, because it's those two energies that create this human experience on this plane of existence that we call Earth. And just feel those energies flowing through, mixing, touching all parts of your body, down your arms, out your fingers, like the energy is going out like a burst of love and light and authenticity. And with your hand on your heart, say out loud, I surrender all my relationships into unconditional love and ask that the truly nourishing, soul enriching, expansive, and nurturing relationships be healed and drawn closer to my heart. I ask that the draining, depleting, destructive, or toxic relationships be drawn out of my life. Through unconditional love, mercy, grace, and my own free will, so be it. Imagine that you can breathe golden light in through the front of your body and out through the back of your body. Repeat the process with a rich emerald green light. Don't worry if you can't feel or see the light, just intend to work with the light and relax. Golden light through the front and out the back. Emerald green through the front and out the back. Finally, visualize, perceive, or see a beautiful beating heart with luminous green and gold parrot wings on either side of it. Imagine, perceive, or feel that there are many other beautiful beating hearts with parrot wings of different colors, and they are all flying around together. Enjoy the playfulness of this vision, and in your own time, come back to the here and now. Feel the air on your skin. Notice the temperature of the room you're in. Notice your feet on the floor. When you are ready, open your eyes and return to your day or evening. You have completed your healing process. Conscious connections. The things that connect, we're all connected. Some are stronger than others. Some are wisps through other people. But we as the human race are connected with each other. And we can create the bonds, the stronger bonds that support us. And we can let go of the bonds that tie us, that are actually bondage. And it may not be easy because it may be a family member and a close one that you have to release and start whittling that bond down. It may always be there, but it doesn't have to be a bondage kind of thing. I like to think of hooks in your face, pull the hook out. No, I don't want that anymore. And ease the strength with which that bond is attached. And spend time creating the bond that you do want. The bonds of support and encouragement and enlightenment and knowledge and all the good things, right? And allow these bonds that keep you small and, just they can become wisps and not strong. They can break off, and become the wisp that is a bond between someone else. Because that may support someone else, may be the supportive thing they need. I know it sounds weird, but it could be. Some people need that. That's why it exists, right? It's just not for you. That particular aspect of it, that particular feel of it is not for you. So we can release, we can let go, we can keep the strands. Have you ever taken a rope and like started to peel the strands off? And you just kind of keep going, and it frays and it frays and it frays. That's what you do with those connections that you don't want. You just kind of keep pulling on it, keep pushing on it, keep releasing it. Over here, not too much attention, right? You don't have to put it. Sometimes when you start, you have to put some attention on it just to let it go. But then as you're bringing these bonds on that support you, that are the connections that you want, and you start braiding together those things, and you start, maybe you take some pieces that fall off and braid it into this one, because there's some good there, right? There was. Take the good and braid it in over here. And that makes this less strong, makes it weaker. As you take what was good over here and put it over here into this bond, and you create those conscious connections, and you release those connections that you no longer want. But by being conscious about it, by being intentional, that creates the superhighway over here and turns this one into an old, worn out path that hardly ever gets tread upon anymore. It's overgrown. The path starts to disappear. And as your brain works, it goes over to the ones you're, created the superhighways of. Those neurons fire over there to create that bond. Yeah. Create the bonds you want. Create the relationships you want. The relationships you want, as you put that energy forth, come to you. The right people, the universe goes, oh, that's what they want to do today. Let's move it around. Namaste. May you create connections today that are conscious and supportive and encouraging to you. And may you be supportive and encouraging to those you meet. Create that energy in your life for yourself and others. Namaste. Thank you for being here. If you have been enjoying these morning musings, please hit the like and subscribe button and hit that bell so that you can get notified when I come on live and when I drop new content. And yeah, that's a cool thing. And if you want to create some conscious connections about going for your big dream, if you want some of those supportive and encouraging relationships that know what your big dream is and it will help you move forward towards attaining it, I am inviting you to the Big Dream Blueprint, which is a 3-day virtual live event happening next week, May 29th through the 31st. And it is 3 days. It's a lot. I know it's a lot, but it's so worth it. if you can do it, if you are interested, if you feel the pull and you know it's for you, you know it's your next step, I totally invite you. The link is down below in the description. And and it's dodonacoaching.com/big-dreams-blueprint. And yeah, it's $97 for the 3 days, and we will dig into your big dream. Define it if you don't have it, or refine it if you do. Really get it clear in your head at this moment, because it will change with time. But at this moment, we'll get it really clear in your head, and we'll start building the roadmap for you to take action to make that dream happen. It's a wildly amazing 3 days, and I really do honor your work, and really it's so much fun to see the spark in everybody's eyes at the end of the 3 days, like, oh, I got this, yes, I can do it. We have fun, we laugh, we cry, we hold each other. It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, $97 for the 3 days, Big Dreams Blueprint, happening May 29th through the 31st. I do hope to see you there. If not, that's okay. Understand it may not be the right timing for you, but you will make these conscious connections with the people that are there, because they're going for their big dream too. They understand the struggle. We understand what it means to go for your big dream, and having the naysayers around. So these are people of yay sayers. Yeah, let's do this. Oh. Anyway, if you show up, awesome. I'll see you there. If not, that's okay. We'll catch you the next time around. So with that, go out there and make those conscious connections. Make them. Be supportive. Be encouraging to others, and look for those that support and encourage you too. So with that, keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this, and I'll see you tomorrow.